What is going on, guys? Welcome to Happy Hour Live. I'm Dave. Oh, hey, you know, the light isn't too bad right there. Kind of on a hobbit trail. I was already down here and set up at the beach and discovered that I did not have signal to save my life. Ran back to the truck and grabbed the hotspot. And now we're taking a walk down that trail right there. How is it going? Hold on, guys. I only have two hands and I can't press the button to see the comments. I see you guys are commenting there. This was this morning's. Wow, that's actually a pretty good sunset there. It's on the other side, though. You'd have to be on the Gulf side. I am on the Atlantic side, and I did come down here this morning for a happy hour. Not a happy. Get me back. There we go. There we go. All right. Shall we? Since we're already here, should we touch the Atlantic real quick? We'll just touch the Atlantic and then we'll walk back up to that guard station you see right in the background there. All right. See if I can do this without dropping the laptop. And we're getting wet. Yep, we're getting wet. Yep. Now, how many lives could you have where they actually touched the Atlantic Ocean during the live? It is open mic night, and as soon as I get up here and get set up, I will see if I can't put a link out there in the comment section and see if we can't do this properly, shall we? Let's see if we can get you set up there. Boy, how's that for a view? That's actually pretty darn good right there. I like it. Don't drop anything, Miss Bonnie says. Hi, Miss Bonnie. Glad to have you here. Woo. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I have a very. Let's get the hotspot out of my pocket. It's a pretty weak signal here. Hopefully. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to get any better or not. All right, I am just going to go ahead and throw the link out there. If you want to join me online here, let me just put that out there, right there. There it is right there. There's the link. And that would connect you. Ooh. And now I'm all hot and sweaty. And now it was raining on me this morning when I came down here. Now here's the weird thing. It is like warm pool water falling on you. It's kind of strange. And I did like it. So I did record some video. So we're going to see if we can't throw that up there. But let's go ahead and say hi to everybody here really quick. Tom and Lori first in the house right there. There you go. Glad to have you guys here. X Fired Up Cracker Box Pals. There's Bill right there. Cowboy Biker Adventures Dawn. Let's see if we can scroll down here. This and Desert Gypsy. Happy Soggy. It is not soggy here. It is. I am actually kind of sweaty here, but I think everything is frozen down there. Just got off the phone with her, and yeah, it sounds like winter time there. There's Sassy Pants for you, saying, and right there it is. Hi everyone, Happy New Year! Absolutely, Happy New Year, you guys. Oh, let's see here. Let's see. It's white snow there. Yes, it is. Dealing with about a foot of it there. And that is why I am here. That is why. Hopefully, not all of you have snow, and hopefully some of you have nice warm weather. White snow here. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh. Hey, can I give a shout out real quick? It is Super Bowl for the league, for the Fantasy Football League. And I just want to give a shout out to our Super Bowl players this week. And that would be last year's. Let's see if I can. No, not that one. How about that one? Right there. Last year's winner. Share that up there. Oh, come on. You can do it. I know you can do it. As Mr. Gary. Supposed to be off. There we go. There's our Super Bowl right there. Wandering Stars against Gary. RV Living Life. Now, Don is our 2022 champion. Gary is our 2023 champion. Actually, I think Don was 2021. He might have been 2021 champion. So right now, looks like a pretty close game. You got 159 per. He is projected at 158. So this can go really either way. Good job, guys, getting to the Super Bowl. This is the last season. If you don't like the fantasy football, guess what? We don't have to talk about it past next week. Next week, I'll announce the winners and tell you the whole lineup. But I will say that I am running last actually Miss Bonnie and I are fighting it out for last place. And there's something so wrong with that. I don't know. But that's okay. Congrats to Dawn and Gary, and look forward to updating you guys for next week on who our big winners are. See if we can. There we go. There we go. Rain north of you. Been raining a lot here today. Yeah, it is. So far, it rained on me this morning, but it's doing okay. So I have, there's Miss Bonnie there. We're cheering for last place. She and I are in neck and neck for last place. I think I'm going to take it, though. I think I'm going to take it. So, let's see here. So I came down here. Now, I have an interesting story about this area, and really about in that direction, about 200 yards offshore, is a shipwreck. And I didn't even know it till this morning when I decided to look and see what shipwrecks. Now, to give you a little backstory on this, there are some 5,000 shipwrecks here on the Florida coast, including two dating all the way back to the 1500s, which is cool. But this is the Treasure Coast, and this was it was named after this due to I believe it was about 15 Spanish galleons that ran ashore here along up and down this coast from a hurricane and sank, and now are somewhere out there in not very far off. We're talking a couple hundred yards. all the way up till 1942, there were 2 merchant ships, and I didn't know this, 2 merchant ships just about half-mile out that way that were sunk in 1942 by torpedoes from a German submarine. And I guess that was a thing. I did not know until I was reading a little bit of the history. So I love the history. Love the history. But with that said, I'll go ahead and let's see if I can find that video. We'll throw it up there, and I'll see if I can't catch my breath here. And while you guys watch that, and that might be it right there. It has been a couple years since I touched the ocean, and made it to Fort Pierce. I was too close not to come down here and touch the ocean. Stop down here, hopes maybe there would be a sunrise. This is the Atlantic. No such luck this morning, but I do have a metal detector, and I'm going to do a little metal detecting. No lifeguard on duty. Now, this is the first time that I've actually metal detected on a beach. Have to at least touch the water. See if we get a wave coming up here. And it's almost touched the water. No sunrise. It's okay. Oh, that one. There we go. Lots of signals down here, but trying to dig in that area, I'm gonna have to commit to getting wet. Good seeing the ocean again. This time the Atlantic. It's been a couple years. In case you get lost, looks like a few people have put some signs on this post. Kind of cool. Now, what's interesting about this, and one of the reasons why I chose this place to come down to, is Right about 200 yards offshore there, a Spanish ship called the Urca was scuttled, burned to the waterline after running aground. And it was burned to the waterline to keep the pirates from getting to it. And Spain supposedly came back and recovered as much as they could over there. But this whole coast has some 5,000 shipwrecks along the Florida coast. And it's pretty thick, the number. Now this individual coast here they call the Treasure Coast, because occasionally metal detectors and metal detectorists sometimes get lucky, whether it be from washing up from a hurricane. Any number of things can cause some of that loot to end up here on shore. So on top of the multitude of quarters, watches, rings that you'll find along the beach, this one, you actually could find something even better. Now, the Urca, to make a long story short, the Netflix series Black Sails, I'm a fan of that show and watched it through to the entire series. And one of the things they were after was the Urca gold. And that's where it ended up, just a couple hundred yards offshore here. Nothing left of it now. I think the last time that salvagers tried to go in and find anything, and they found a little bit, but not enough to justify going back out again. Was 1983. 1983, 1984. I believe that's what the Wikipedia said on this. When I saw that that was one of the shipwrecks right out off of shore here, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna grab my metal detector, I'm gonna go out there and do some ocean and some beach. So far, no big finds yet. I keep working on it, but today is Sunday. I've got a live today. May even do the live from somewhere around here if the weather will hold, if it doesn't get too bad. So far, it's not looking good. I did get a little rain on me. It's interesting, when it rains, it feels like pool water. It feels warm. It's interesting, even with the breeze. So I like it. All right, I'm gonna get back to detectoring. Okay, just had a little hit on this area, so I'm gonna go ahead and dig it. But as I was starting, this little guy, can you see him? He's not sure what I'm doing. Hi, little guy. And he's very much alive. He crawled in there in the grass to get away from me. I won't bother him. We'll leave him sit. Stay there, little crap. Bird's kind of surfing the water, surfing the waves. Seen that a couple times down here. It's pretty cool. Well, I think that is it for this morning. Time to go get some breakfast. Gonna make that happen. Now, to finish the story about the Urca, the way that I understood it, The Urca wasn't loaded down with Spanish gold, it was loaded down with private gold, private treasure. Of what kind, we don't know. However, after they recovered whatever treasures they had on the Urca, it was quickly pirated by Charles Vane, another pirate that you see in the Black Sails series. Good series. I liked it. Loosely based on true events. Loosely. They took some license with that one. But it is an interesting watch. I enjoyed it. Watch out, it's spicy. Watch out, it's spicy. I'm just warning you, it's spicy. Alright, it's time to get out of here. Alright guys, we'll see you guys at the live tonight. And it's open mic night tonight. Looking forward to that. Still no lifeguard on duty. That's okay, I wasn't planning on swimming. I imagine there's a lot more swimming here in the summer. Not so much in the winter, but you never know. It is pretty warm. There we go. Yeah, did I warn you that it was spicy? If your sensibilities are bothered by some nudity, okay, a lot of nudity, it might not be your show, but I liked it. What can I say? It was a good show. I enjoyed it, and I couldn't believe that there was a tie-in to this actual beach that's on, not necessarily this beach, but they portrayed what happened with the Urca and the gold that was on it in the show. And I don't know how much is actually true or how much they took a creative license with, because you know it's they had to make a show for Netflix. So, but it's good. Can you guys hear me now? Hopefully you guys can hear me now. No sound, no sound, no sound. Somebody tell me if I have sound. Can you hear me? Should have sound. Can you hear me? Oh, you can hear me. Okay, good. I was just getting ready to unplug it and plug it back in. Thought maybe I did something there. Oh. Hey, there's my son, Chris. Glad to have you here. So yeah, nice tie-in with that. Did I mention that it's spicy? Yeah. Well, just watch that. But it's Netflix. So rated R or whatever it is. But no fines this morning to speak of. I found a penny. I found a couple of little things. Nothing exciting. So mostly just debris. So So this week I am running down to, so how did I end up at Fort Pierce? I am about 130 miles south of Orlando. And I was invited to Wayne and Carey, WCRV Adventures and Life with Lenny. Lenny invited me to come down. There's a casino down here. We're going to spend New Year's down here. I am on my 7 days out for Thousand Trails, so make perfect. No tanks. No, there's no tanks. But Spanish Gold, yeah, no tanks. But Spanish Gold, no tanks. I'll take Spanish Gold over a tank. I will. The last time that it was actually found, a father and daughter, if you know, they can only go by what's reported, and if you do find something down here of historical nature, you do have to report it. Some things you can't keep, from what I understand. Coins you can actually hold on to, but they do want you to report them so that they can keep a log of it. The last time it was reported was 2022 by a father-daughter that were down here on the beach and doing a little metal detecting and came across not one, but two coins. So there you go. I want to find gold. Yeah, I did not find any this morning. So... But yeah, 2022 is the last time that somebody reported finding something down here, and good for them. I tried this morning. I don't know. Maybe I have to look and see. Yeah, I don't know. I just may have to just keep trying. I don't know. But I'm headed over to a casino that is about 40 miles away from here. And since I'm on my 7 days out from Thousand Trails, I went ahead and took a little detour. I thought, you know what? I've been in Florida a month and I still have not seen the ocean. So now we did it. And you guys have too. So there you go. Looking forward to hanging out with those guys. I go back to Orlando I'm going to leave on the 1st, actually, New Year's Day. I'm going to head back for Orlando. I'll be back up there, and I'll be back on what I had already, basically back to my normal schedule, what I had reserved and what I had reservations for. I was not supposed to be down here in Florida until the 2nd of January. But the weather kind of chased me down, and looks like everybody's getting it out there. And so there you go. But I had to leave the power station behind, so I am not plugged in. I'm kind of limited on power tonight, so we may end this one early like we did last week. You can see I'm struggling a little bit with the time just because I don't want it to be too early. I know that that's 5 o'clock. My time is 2 o'clock Pacific time, so trying not to get too early in the day. But it looks like might have Don coming on. There's Don. Hey, Don. How's it going?
Good. How's everybody doing? Healthy New Year is what I like to say now.
Yeah, happy, healthy New Year. Absolutely.
Yep.
How you been doing?
Oh, I can't complain. Had a great Christmas.
Good.
Yeah, I'm just hanging out here, for months getting all my checkups. It's amazing. It takes 2-3 months to get everything scheduled as far as colonoscopy, and I got a stress test coming up and all that stuff for my heart, and I'm just physical. I go back Tuesday to the doctor after having the blood drawn. She's going to tell me what she found. So,
Okay. Okay.
and not to mention everything else, you name it, I'm going to it. Just
Right.
about. Just about.
Oh, Don, is this true? It hasn't showed up on my calendar yet. Everyone wish Don a happy birthday.
Well, don't. I still got 4 days away. I got to hang on to my 60s as long as I can. So, but thank you.
Yeah, happy birthday. You 34 this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it. Well,
And
happy birthday.
And I did make I say I did. No, actually, I slid back a little bit. I'm 48 pounds. I'm trying to make 50 by my birthday. Lost.
Tom says, old man, welcome to the club.
Well, 4 days.
In 4 days. Yeah, you're
got
still
news
young
for you.
yet.
I got news for you. I've been old a long time, and I just love people when they're 55. They think they're middle aged. Well, are you going to live to 110? I doubt it.
Right.
So you're actually middle aged at 40. So just get over it.
There you go. There you go. That's why I said you turning 34 this year. That's awesome.
Yep.
There you go.
I feel like I'm 34, but
And I see a reminder from Bill. Missy needs me to send a file. Actually, I think it's the one that I'm wearing tonight. Yeah. Oh, let's see if I can get that one right there. I got to send that to her. She's going to make me a coffee cup if I could ever get that. I need to remember that file. I just keep forgetting it.
So she's going to make you one of these coffee cups? Is that what it is?
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
That's what they made for me. So, and
those are fantastic folks. Really liked hanging. And they came
God.
out and hung out for a better part of a week there at Peace River, and just the salt of the earth. They're just great people. So
they are, and they got me a wood cutout of mountains and a stagecoach, and of course the horses. I got it above my microwave.
Yeah. Yeah, they made a clock for me. I think I showed, and then that one I've got hanging up in my living room. I
don't know if y'all can see it or not over there.
Almost, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, up there at the top. Fantastic. Yeah. Good spot for it.
Beautiful.
Yeah. How was your Christmas? Everything go smoothly?
Oh, it was great. Had at my sister's house, of course, and her son and his wife came over, and we had a great Christmas. We put up a brand new 65-inch TV and also a brand new microwave into my sister's house that day. So, yeah, I want to thank my nephew Benny for helping with that. He's I don't know what his title. He may be higher than this now. It used to be head of all the service department at Henderson Hyundai, So he's been there for years. But yeah,
fantastic.
And he got the TV for my sister for Christmas, and I got her the microwave.
Oh, very sweet.
Yeah.
60-inch?
65, I think.
65.
Mounted it on the wall. Yep.
That is, I see those TVs and I still can't believe it. So, what are you doing? Anything fun for your birthday?
Nah, I don't have anything really planned. Probably gonna grill steak out, a couple steaks, and that's about it.
That would work.
But, yeah, I don't really. This is not, as far as I know, this is not exactly a party town. So, but it's okay.
I'm old. You got Las Vegas right there close to you.
That's true. It's The strip is probably 60 miles away, you know,
Right,
but yeah,
right, right.
yeah,
Oh, fantastic.
but
Well, anything new, anything coming up? You're still kicking out the videos, so I think you're working through your pile of videos.
yes, I'm actually rendering part two right now of my Sedona tour that I took, 5 hour tour around Sedona. I don't know how many parts it'll be, 5 or 6, maybe 7 parts. I doubt that many. And then I got to do the same thing for the Verde Canyon Railroad when I did that.
Oh, nice,
And
nice.
then I'm thinking about making a video on uh, how you mooch dock for 5 months at someone's house, you know. So I did that, accomplished that by adding a quick release so I can plug in a 20-pound propane tank, which, by the way, I don't use any propane while I'm here anymore. I'm doing
Nice.
all electric, and
Right,
then the
right.
Mercerator is let me. I don't have to move to dump tanks, and then so I heat everything with electricity. I'm plugged in 110. Then I got another 110 plug separate line coming in for my biggest heater. I think it's 1,300 watt heater. So
Perfect.
I'm kind of covered, but yeah, yeah,
Tom says to take your cheap ass to Denny's for a free grand slam on your birthday.
yeah. Well, I guess I need to go sign up for that. But I tell you what, I'm on this carnival diet, and they have a steak and eggs special for $9.99 that I just love.
Okay,
And so that's what I've been getting. You also get hash browns, but I don't eat those.
I
But
gotcha.
just the steaks. I mean, just the steak and the 2 eggs, and I'm good to go. Yeah. So, but anyhow, hey, it's gotten dark where you're at for sure.
Yeah, it is. It happens quick. It
Boy, it
happens
does.
quick. I'm pointed in the wrong direction. I will be over on the Gulf Coast side. It just so happened that I got close headed for that casino. I ended up over here on the Atlantic side, but
Well, when you started, I actually, when you started, uh, I was taking the last bite of my lunch.
yeah, I don't know how to work that now. I do look forward to getting back over to Disney Springs. I kind of like that because it doesn't matter if it's dark there because everything is lit up there around Disney Springs.
Right.
So I plan on getting back over there and probably doing the live next week from there, and that works out a little bit better. Then I can let it get dark, and I don't run into the problem. So
Oh, my video just stopped rendering in that 360. So that was the sound that came on.
nice. You want to give us a sneak peek?
Uh, okay. If I can figure out how to do this.
Okay.
But can you skip to the end of like a 15-minute video?
Yeah, you can control. You have a control bar down there at the bottom.
All right, let's see here. Let's see
Okay.
if of course, it just finished rendering, so I haven't looked at this, but I was going to show.
We'll help. We'll help you proof it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll show you let's see here. Let me find it. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. I put you on the spot. You weren't expecting to have to do that.
Yeah, well, like I said, it just at least the part 2. Let's see here. Here's where it should be, and here's part 2. Now,
There we go. Oh, I get it. You want to skip to the end?
yeah, how do I do that?
Her mentor.
I can do it.
I see it. I just want to show what everybody. Well, I tell you what, some people may want to see this part too.
Okay.
This is probably the most famous thing in Sedona.
That's beautiful.
Sure. Find out when they're holding
here it
services.
comes.
Now I'm told she took a when she asked whether she should stay and build this church here. The answer was yes, because straight ahead of us is the rock formation we call the Two Nuns, or the Twin Sisters.
And that's my. And
also, if you look up at the church,
guide,
where that's concrete style,
he narrated
the
whole
rock
video
into, we'll say, 2 humps. In
Oh,
the very
that's
center of the hump
see
on the
that?
left, you can see old Catholic.
I remember
It looks just
seeing
like
that.
an R and an X pressed together like they do in the pharmacy.
But let me go
Her family
into
was in
the
medicine.
inside, which is what most people don't get to see.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
And I'm going to probably go over
I have
this
to
because I was
switch to
filming my
my
GoPro
GoPro
at the same time. I'm
when I
probably
use
going
the
to add the
video, 'cause
GoPro portion to
this
this.
It's the
Right.
360
360
high def. When I have it in high
def,
def, it does not do well.
HDR
Oh, that's
don't pick up.
that's
good
beautiful in there. How old
Oh.
is that church?
in bad light.
It was built in the 40s.
So-
They redid that cross, I think, in the 80s because the cross they had up had a lot of controversy because it looked like an alien or something like that when you looked on the floor, from the light. So they took it out and put this up. It's a Catholic church that never has had a Sunday service in it.
Really?
And it was designed by Frank Wright.
Oh, yeah.
Lloyd Wright.
Yep.
And now I think they are having evening church services up there.
Interesting. There's
Yep.
Wade and Gary. I'm gonna be seeing those guys here pretty soon for New Year's, hanging out with those guys. Good to see
All
you
right.
guys here.
Now, how do I close that? Remove.
Here, I can get us back. There we go. Nice job, Don.
Yeah, well, that's I'm telling you that was a great tour. I highly recommend it. And I'd have to go back and look at my notes how much it cost. I
Right.
want to say around $125, 5 hours. The narrated the whole time. The tour guide was really good.
Wow.
And showed us so many things and told us all about the history of Sedona and other facts and information. So
Wow.
it was, and I captured every moment on video. So if somebody wants to know what it's like to take a tour of Sedona, yep.
Love it.
And that'll be out next Wednesday or next Sunday, one of the two. I haven't made up my mind.
Good deal. Well,
Yeah.
you can see the Atlantic has disappeared, at least for a few hours, and it'll probably be back tomorrow. So
Yeah. Can't even hear it. Can't really even hear it.
I was wondering if you could hear it or not. It's noisy here.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's good. So are you going to be staying down there in a casino parking lot?
Yeah, I gotta do some lot docking at the casino and spend New Year's there, and then I head right back up to Orlando. So
Oh, cool.
it's been I had to do something for my 7 days out, And so far, I still haven't been able to get to a campground or a wildlife management area, but I do have I do have a potential subject for next week's live. And because I talked to one person, I won't name them by name, but I talked to one person, the husband and wife couple. She would love to go to Florida. She would love to do this. He is not so sure. And I can understand that a little bit, especially if you do a lot of boondocking. So I thought, you know what? Next week, we might make that our topic of conversation. And it would be great to have you on because I know you have opinions. You just got done with Florida. This is my second trip here. And we might invite some of the veterans of Florida to come on and kind of give the pros and cons of coming here to Florida and how different it is from the Southwest.
Right. I think I was there 6 months and like 5 or 10 days or something. And all that time though, I only boondocked one night, and I think I lot docked 2 nights, 2 different places. I think. Yeah. So, and it may only been one lot docking night. So the rest of I'm no expert on that. You should have preceded me, and if you would have went last year and I went this year, then I would have known what to do.
Right, I got you. Well, you can blame my brother. I blame my brother for that. So he was supposed to retire this year when he's supposed to be on this trip. So but no such luck. He got a big promotion and they waved a bunch of cash in front of him, and he couldn't resist. So he stayed on for a couple more years.
Well, I don't blame him unless he's old. I mean, old.
Yeah.
Old.
No, he's a year younger than I am. So
okay, well then there's no reason, not to. But me, I did not even want to wait to the end of school year. Of course, I gave him a year notice because 6 months, you never know how long you're going to live after you retire.
There you go.
I know too many people that within 6 months were dead after they retired.
That's one of the reasons that I'm doing this. My father said he was going to do this when he retired at 65. He turned 65, he retired, and 3 months later he passed away.
Oh, no. So he's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and that's exactly why I'm out here doing what I'm doing, and in a small way, I'm taking them with me. So
right. Yeah. Well, I didn't do a whole lot of traveling throughout my adult life, or my life. So I took a big chance. If you save it up till you retire, just like your father, that's no guarantee you're going to get to do it.
Yeah. That's it.
Every day's a gift.
Yeah. Well, Don, it'd be great to have you back next week. Try to keep Sunday night available, and maybe we'll talk along the way and see if we can't come up with some subjects. I think that would be a great subject if you've got Florida on your mind and just not sure if that would be a fit for you because it is different than the Southwest. I loved it. I see Wayne and Carrie are from here, so I'm going to be talking to them this week, and maybe I can talk them on to coming on and getting kind of an insider's perspective of Florida. And
that'd be a good idea. They know it well. They took me around. What's the famous Fort Lauderdale? Okay. In the what do they call that? The yacht capital of the world. Yeah. And on a water taxi, and I filmed all that, and it would not have done it was with them. They actually came down, picked me up in Miami Everglades Encore, and took me back. We did that, and then they took me home.
It's good to know people, Don. Right? It is good to know people. So there you go. Yeah,
and a few days before that, they helped me work on my AC, one of my ACs. So, fantastic. I mean, and they were on the other if I remember correctly, yes, they was on the other side of Fort Lauderdale, so they had to like go past where we're going to get me. Now, who would do that? I mean, not too
Yeah,
many people. That's a
that's
good friend.
that's good people. That's good
Good
people.
people.
So looking
Good people.
forward to hanging out with those guys, spending New Year's with them, maybe losing a
Oh,
little bit of money, a little bit. Remember, I'm cheap, but
yeah,
maybe losing a little bit of money in the casino, and we'll call it good. So, Don,
yeah.
thanks for coming on Cowboy
All right.
Biker Adventures. If you aren't already subscribed to his channel, yeah, definitely subscribe to his channel. Look forward to seeing that video come out whenever you get that one scheduled, Don.
Okay, sounds good. All
All
right.
right,
Thank
guys.
you, Dave.
Yeah, we'll see you next week.
Okay.
All right, take care.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Well, that is going to wrap it up for this week because I am just about out of battery power, and it's giving me a little warning. So we're going to probably call it a night. But thank you guys for coming, and look forward to seeing you next week. And live life full time, guys. We'll see you next week. Oh, we need a last word of the night here. So, who's that? Oh, there, right? Well, so looking forward. There you go. That Tom and Lori did it right there. Happy New Year's, guys. We'll see you next week. Take care, guys. Bye bye.